What's up, Atlanta United fans? My name's Corey Knapp. This is 90 on Peachtree. It is great to be coming to you after a big win on Saturday against Nashville. Great performance in front of the home crowd. What's that? What do you mean they didn't win? It was 2-0 with 10 minutes left. What do you mean? What are you talking about? They gave up 2 goals in 4 minutes? Yeesh. I'm going to have to redo some of this. Well, it seems my excitement was a bit premature. I was very happy to see Atlanta United score an early goal 5 minutes into the game, and then 5 minutes into the second half. That was great. What was not great was their inability to close the game.
Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only.
Yes, coffee is for closers, and for Atlanta United, they did not do that on Saturday, and that's what this is going to be this season. We talked about it a lot. There are going to be a lot of teachable moments this season for Atlanta United, and Saturday was the latest one. They went up 2-0, dominated the game, played great in both halves, and then fell asleep for a few minutes at the end of the game, and Nashville made them pay, and that's something that the players on the field, the coaching staff is going to have to deal with. They're going to have to work through. But again, all is not lost. It could have been worse. They could have given up a third goal and lost all 3 points. But they did salvage 1 point, and we can take that positive into the break. So yes, the good. Early goal. We did a whole episode about it last week. Marcelino Moreno came through in the 6th minute. Amazing. Second half. Eric Lopez. 5 minutes into it on a great cross from George Bello. That was great. That allowed Atlanta United to get up and down for the majority of the game and play some really nice soccer. So those are 2 great takeaways from Saturday's match. And where Atlanta United didn't get to drink the coffee on Saturday was when Eric Lopez had a great chance in the 65th minute, could have put the game on ice, could have secured the win, making it a 3-goal lead, just put the ball over the bar on a great run, and was all alone in front of the keeper and just missed it. And again, that's something that the team will learn to be able to either bounce back from and create another chance to get that 3rd goal, or will not be so kind of taken aback by that miss that they can stay focused and maintain holding out their 2-goal lead for the rest of the game. And we won't spend too much time on it. Obviously the bad, those couple minutes starting in the 80th minute, one was kind of fluky with a bad bounce and kind of bad luck. But to put yourself in that position to give up 2 goals that quickly is not good. It's not a good look really for any team, but for a young team, that's kind of how things spiral. We saw Brad Guzan's frustration. We saw on some of the replays the players were they couldn't believe it. They were exhausted. They had played so well. Nashville had been putting pressure on late, and they just couldn't withstand it. And that's just going to be something that comes with time, and they'll be able to really kind of learn from this. And that's the hope, is that they can learn from this. They can say, all right, we did this, this, and this not very well. Next time we have a 2-goal lead, we're going to fix those things. And even next time we have a 2-goal lead and they get one and the opponent gets 1 back, we're going to make sure they don't get that second one back. And so that's really what we can look forward to Atlanta United working on and improving upon over the course of the rest of this season. And as we're into this international break now, where Atlanta United is going to go almost a month without any matches, we'll take a look at the standings. They're in 8th place right now. It's very early. They're one slot out of the final playoff spot, but they're only 7 points out of first place in the East. And again, a lot of season left. I really don't like looking at the standings that much, but we're at a nice little break in the season. We can check them out. A lot of soccer to be played, and Atlanta United's really not in a bad spot. And again, they're learning. They have Champions League out of the way, unfortunately, but probably fortunately at this point. It's just MLS. They'll have a really packed schedule once they come back from the break, so there'll be a lot of points at stake week in and week out, and there'll be a lot of movement in those standings coming up. And even though Atlanta United's off the next couple weeks, we will not be. We'll be back here every week with some new content, some new analysis, some breakdowns, maybe some interviews, some more fun stuff, so stay tuned. And until next week, remember.
A, B, C. A, always be B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.